And welcome back to the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Stern, coming to you live from Long Island City, New York. It's 8:55 local time out here at 5:55 on the West Coast. So it looks like my podcast disconnected as usual. Um, Whenever you pick a hotel to stay at, I'm just going to say this right now. Pick a hotel, number one, that has good parking. Number two, pick a hotel that you know has solid internet. Um, that's all I'm going to say about that. But again, going back to my previous topic here, uh, FIFA, Tom Brady, they're both corrupt. They're both. I'm saying they're both wrong for what they did, what they're doing. They're just lying to everybody. Again, it's just sad at this point because everybody knows that they did it. And of course, the big question is, who should just give it up right now? Should FIFA say, "Hey, look, we took bribes, did this, blah blah blah," or should just Tom Brady say, "I like the footballs a certain way. I think every quarterback in the league likes their footballs a certain way to throw." And a story. For me, the answer, again, is FIFA. I'll tell you why. Again, this is the most corrupt organization on the face of the earth. They are. They're absolutely corrupt. And yet, and everybody knows it, and yet they still keep doing it. As I mentioned previously before the other podcast disconnected, honestly, what probably the U.S. is doing is they're trying to find a guy like in Batman who's going to squeal. That's it. That's pretty much what they're there to do, to make the guy squeal. We'll see what happens. But I think for me, by the end of the year, I think that Sepp Blatter is going to be out of FIFA. Again, great businessman in terms of the business model that brought FIFA to where it is now. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're dirty, and everybody knows it. It's just a matter of time before somebody finds out. And when bleep hits the fan, who's going to be there to help you out? That's all I'm saying. In the case of Tom Brady, look, he's going to miss 4 games next season. I think that suspension is going to uphold. I know that the hearing is sometime at the end of the month. Um, I just think Roger Goodell is the court of law. He is, and just because he's friends with Robert Kraft doesn't mean that Tom Brady isn't going to get the suspension that he deserves. Probably. Um, I think it's the suspension based not just on the fact that he deflated his footballs. It's based off the fact that he got caught and he's not going to admit it. So that's just my opinion there. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, I'm going to talk about, let's just see here, just because I have a lot. And if it pulls up, we'll see. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna spin it off to UAB, bringing their college football program back. What that means to them, and going. And again, as my final topic is going to be, if you didn't hear on the first part of the podcast, who are the three types of people that I'd like to punch in the face at an airport? More on that later on Spreaker Radio.
Do you recall not long ago when you would walk on the sidewalk? Innocent, remember, all we did was care for each other. But the night was warm, we were bold and young. All
And welcome back to the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Stern, coming to you live from Long Island City, New York. It is 9:03 local time, 6:03 out on the West Coast. Looking into some other news here, it looks like the Panthers and Cam Newton are going to be close on a long-term deal. Multiple sources say that it's going to be 5 years, nearly $100 million. Right now, Newton is currently set to make a little under 15 million, but in 2015, before that extension, and again, the deal is likely to be between 20 and 21 million dollars next year. Not bad for that. Women's World Cup starts this week. Looks like it starts on over the weekend here. I believe the USA is in the group of death here, if I'm not mistaken. Again, the USA are always favorites to see if they can get out. They lost to Japan in the final on penalty kicks in the last World Cup. Can they get back to it? Of course. It's just a matter of a couple things here. The health of Alex Morgan, that's huge. If she is able to play well, if she has a good tournament, I think that they're going to go really far. The goalkeeping, of course, Hope Solo. All personal things aside, I think she's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. I think that if she plays her game the way she's capable of playing it, there's no doubt that they're going to go far. And it's just the experience of the rising stars. I think if this is a different roster than the last World Cup a little bit, so some of the main stars are still there, but on the back end a little bit different. So if they can get some production from them, they'll be fine. So we'll see what goes from there. So for UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham, it was a big story last year when, in December, UAB President Ray Watts terminated the football program. Student Government Association. Now, this is great. Around the country. And for a school to raise like UAB, it also makes sense as well as Conference USA has not determined whether UAB will be able to compete, as a Conference USA full football member in its first year back. It's fair. I mean, they disbanded the program. They didn't think they'd be back, so I'm sure the conference had to make changes. And now with this back in the mix, we'll see how it goes. For me, I'm happy for the UAB program. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I didn't hear much about them till this issue came up. And it goes to show you that not everyone in college football makes tons of money. So it's a little, this could probably go on the side of the argument for college football players not to get paid. Because you see, not everyone makes money. Not everyone at Alabama should make money. Not everybody at Ohio State should make money. Not everybody at Oregon a place should make money. This goes to show you that sometimes the business model doesn't work on all levels. So, for my final topic here, as I mentioned, and I've mentioned this a couple times already, I travel for my job. Right now I'm in New York, about a good 2,000 miles away from Portland, Oregon. And I've been through probably about, I don't know, about 10, 15 different airports, maybe more. Um, they're usually pretty similar. I mean, Portland, obviously. Um, I've been to Jacksonville a couple times,